What's up, guys? My name is Jacob. Welcome back to another video. I'm sorry it's been a really long time since, I last uploaded. I was moving and I bought a lot of models and made a lot of stuff I think you're going to find really cool. So in this video, I'm just going to show you, this is my entire army that I have right now, which is comprised of a little bit of Chaos, Astra Militarum, Ultramarines, and some old hammer that I have that my dad made when he was 20s-ish. So, here we go, let's start off. So, if you can see back here, I will start off, this is what I've been working on, one of the things that I've been doing. So, I have my two Chaos War Dogs. First, my War Dog Carnivore over here. Which is the one with the vulture head on it. This one right here. And I believe it has a chainsword, heavy stubber, and power claw on it. If you look at the two, they look kind of the same. This one's a little bit, the stalker's, the carnivore is a little bit worn down than the brigand over here, the wolf head. That is because if you look at them, my carnivore over there and my brigand took about a month or so, and then my carnivore took me about 10 hours to do. I was trying to get these done so I could have a battle. So you've seen those. Over here I have the Baneblade, Leman Russ, Sentinel, which you've all seen in my 3 videos that I've uploaded. I also have these 2 supply trucks. They are not Warhammer, but I put the Imperial Eagle on one of them because I thought, why not? It'll look cool. Have little supply trucks. You can see I also have some little mortars there. I asked on Reddit about a year ago if anyone had any suggestions for Tal'Aran Desert Raiders, and I got a lot of recommendations for either mortars or rocket launchers, so I had these mortars left over from another model. And then I have this scout truck. This is not in any way Warhammer related, except for the old hammer Imperial Guard soldier you have up there in the turret, and the 2 heavy bolters on the turret as well. But this was made by my dad in 1990, I believe, 3, and was modified by him 3 years ago to add the turret, which moves, and to allow the wheels to move. This was made from you could say it's a conversion of a German World War II armored car. I don't know the exact type, but I will do a video on that sooner, as well as my 2 Chaos Knights. Now, as we move farther down the line, you will see 3 autocannons. So these autocannons came to my heavy weapon squad set, which is currently a work in progress. I'm going to paint those. I'm not going to put them on any bases, so that way I'll have, 3 autocannons, and then I can have, I don't know, mortars or something. But then behind that, you saw this in the opening shot, that is my drop pod. That is the first Warhammer model I have ever made. And it kind of looks good. I only had, Macragge blue of what it's made out of, and a gold and silver paint pen, so that's the only colors that are on it. I'm planning to do a little bit more work on there, maybe put on some red for the inside and some green, do a little bit of wiring. But I'm not going to do a video on that just because, it's a drop pod. It's not really that significant. Under here, you will see I've actually, this was an idea of my brother. He is 10, but I got a volcano cannon that came to my Baneblade set in order to make the Shadow Sword. But instead of making the Shadow Sword, I took the volcano cannon, and I mounted it on a Lego cannon chassis to make it look like, I don't know, I think World War One cannon battery. Under here, you will see I have 3 orcs. 3 measly orcs. These are all old hammer, and I don't really know what to do with them. I have 2 with rocket launchers, and I have 1 with 2. I think those are stubbers. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell what things are, but I have to paint him. I couldn't find any bases for him yet. Over here, you will see my Dreadnoughts, and I did a video on that one before. These are my Space Marines. I don't have a lot. I have a Dreadnought, but I don't have a lot of Space Marines. That's kind of weird. But, I believe this one, I actually don't know if you guys can tell me any of the 89 views that I have on my first video. If anyone can tell me what this Space Marine is, it's an old hammer from the 80s and 90s. I don't know what type of gun he has. I don't know what chapter he is from. I don't even know if he's Chaos or Loyalist. But I have him. I looked these up before. I have 3 Space Wolves from the early 90s. So I have this dude with an axe. I think this is a Mark 7 Marine. One of the first Space Marines ever made. So that's like one of the first Space Marines. Not the first Space Marine because that was the Thunder Warriors, which I don't remember what year those were. And then I have this guy. Actually, when I found this dude first, I actually thought it was a girl because, long hair. But then I remembered, Space Wolves, long hair. And now another question for the viewers and my followers. I think this is a Blood Angel. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's a Blood Angel because red. This is also Old Hammer. But if anyone has any ideas of what that is, please feel free to share. As well as these dudes. These, my dad said he thinks these are Death Watch. I don't think Death Watch was a thing back then, but, once again, anyone has any ideas, please feel free to share in the comments. Now, you probably saw this and are wondering, what the heck is this? So this is a pretty big conversion, made from, you can see the front is from a Shadow Sword. I include a missile launcher from a Sentinel up here, banner from my Dreadnought. This heavy bolter was from my Heavy Weapon Squad set. And then the entire body, all the tracks, are from a World War II German Tiger tank body. That was the first model I ever built. I put so many weapons on it from, I think I had plasma annihilators and other weapons on it, but I discovered it a year after, which was 3-4 years ago, I think. But when I discovered it, it looked horrible, so I mutilated it, and these are the only surviving pieces of the Tiger. So I managed to put this on, and I have 2 heavy stubbers and a mortar in the back also from my heavy weapon set. This is supposed to be a mix of, I guess, like a crossover of Catachan, if the Catachan were in Vietnam. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool conversion. But I will be doing a video on this probably within the coming months. Now, before I move on to my Astra Militarum and Imperial Guard and whatever those are, over to my books. You saw these in the opening shot too. So I first got an Adeptus Mechanicus and Imperial Knights Codex because what's not to love about a semi-cyborg dude wielding an electro staff? But those are the first I got. I do not have any Adeptus Mechanicus, but I technically don't have any Imperial Knights. I have 2 Chaos Knights, so I'm thinking of getting that